The views and opinions expressed on the Friends with Issues podcast.
You suck.
Because I'm slightly ashamed of this project, and I don't want it to be affiliated too much with the studio.
What? What?
I don't know.
What's stupid? Like give you a blowjob?
Being yourself.
I'm being, you know.
For not putting my faith in somebody who doesn't deserve it. No, my nipples dead.
Email me.
Yes.
Please and thank you.
Holly or Halls.
You are listening to the Friends with Issues podcast, where no topic is too inappropriate. Strap in and don't be a bitch.
The views and opinions expressed on the Friends with Issues podcast do not reflect that of Weberies Studios, Urban Eye, Crizzy Curls.
I mean, are they even around anymore?
Well, not Urban Eye or Crizzy Curls.
So what?
Making the Beans is still going strong, baby. So, well, thanks for tuning in to Friends with Issues, episode 15, titled "Fuck Hall's Birthday."
That's not nice.
Because it is Hall's birthday.
It's my birthday,
and
I'm 35.
Yeah. She's 35. She looks really, really good for 35, despite all the crack cocaine that she used to snort. So,
damn.
Sorry, did I throw you out there? Nothing's too inappropriate. Remember?
It's my birthday, though. Be a little bit fucking nicer.
I made you a birthday podcast. I made the entire script for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we were gonna wing this episode because she wasn't able to work on it because her life is so hard. And I said, you know what? It's Hall's birthday. Let me take an old script. Let me rework it. Let me make this right. So, and there we go. Full script. Not winging it. Full script.
And I want to apologize that we haven't been around for, what, 2 weeks has it been?
Was it 2 weeks?
I think so, because I went to New York.
We'll get into that.
And then went to New York, and then I think the last week it just didn't work out.
Right.
Because you suck.
I can. Oh. A little bit of that. Licking, squeezing.
Yeah?
You never complained
You haven't...
All right, before we get into it, Hall's social media.
That's what I forgot to do. At Instagram, it's friends with a Z _ issues at Instagram.
Flawless.
And then for Twitter, it's FISSUEz with a Z. And email friendswithissues@gmail.
Fantastic. Look at flawless. You see, it only takes a birthday and a full day doing nothing for her to get the social media part right. Thank you so much, Holls. Do we have any audience participation before we get to today's stuff?
As a check-in, we did JJ's. Oh, okay. So we did JJ's thing when he got mad about. He said, "Don't reward the weak, right?"
Yes.
Yeah,
right.
okay. So the last episode we had, you requested a dick pic for me.
I did.
You did.
I did.
Yes, and Mitchell actually sent a dick pic.
Did he really?
He did. So
girth.
There it is.
Who's that? Dick what? Dick who? That's Dick who?
I don't know. Dick.
Wolf. Dick.
No.
Tracy?
Not. Stop. See, I would have gotten it already.
Sorry.
I don't know. He's the one that did
Dick Clark. That's Dick Clark.
Is it?
Yeah, he's the guy who used to do the New Year's Eve stuff.
Yes, the New Year's Eve stuff. Yes.
Yeah. So thank you very much. Who?
Mitchell
for sending us a dick pic, which was Dick Clark, who used to do the Rocket New Year's Eve. No, that's Casey Kasem.
That is Casey. That's Dick. That wasn't.
That was Dick Clark, though, right?
Jesus.
Mitchell, can you please tell us which dick that was? I mean, Jesus.
I was so scared. I'm like, oh my God. I'm thinking, what picture did he send me? Let's see.
I thought he was going to send me like a thumb-looking one. You know? What are you doing?
I'm looking up Dick Clark to make sure that that's him. That is Dick Clark. You're all right.
Look. I'm an old soul.
There he is.
Dick Clark.
Yay.
Oh, yay. Holly's birthday. Yay.
Yay. It's awful.
Halls,
awful.
Why don't you read us our topics for episode 15, Fuck Hall's birthday.
Okay. We're going to speak about my trip from hell to New York. Life is Not a Journey by Alan Watts. Hotel forced to apologize for an ad. That's going to be our stupid news. Then we have the court date, which is my court date. And then conspiracy file fallen from the sky. And then special presentation.
carry on. And the joke of the day, we end with the joke of the day. She kind of just...
Because what the hell is a special presentation?
It's something special for me. I'm presenting something... I'm getting a little deeper with them. What I'm calling special presentation. If I put what's there...
Did any ever girl ever say you're getting deeper? I doubt that ever came out of their mouth.
Usually it's no, don't stop, and how much and how much further. But that's just me. Okay?
Or are you done yet?
Yeah, exactly. Am I done yet? Which means... Because
God, I
go
fucking
forever.
hate the way I look.
Huh?
I can't wait.
You're going to like the way you look, I guarantee it. All right. So,
okay.
Let's get into it. Number 1.
All right. So, my trip from hell. So, I was going to New York for my brother-in-law's wedding. I don't even know where the fuck to begin.
Well, begin at the beginning.
Okay, so poor Travis. I know it's going to be so long, though. That's what she said. Poor Travis had 3 hours of sleep. We had to be up at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Pause that. Okay.
Yeah.
You being mother of the year, why would you have your child sleep for only 3 hours before a flight? I'd love to hear this. I know you told me before, but I want them to hear this.
Because Taylor and her fucking cunt girlfriend were at my house.
Taylor's her daughter.
Yeah, Taylor's my daughter, and she has a bitch of a fucking girlfriend. And I didn't feel this way in the beginning, but now I do now.
You jumped on the gun, but...
No, but I didn't feel that way at this time.
Okay,
right.
Understood.
So they were Taylor did my hair, and then she did her girlfriend's hair, and I was still packing because I'm an asshole. So
true, very true.
This didn't settle down until like 12 o'clock at night, okay? So around 12 o'clock, Travis fell asleep, and then at like 3:30, I had to get up to start getting ready to go. So he was up at like 3:30 because I had to get him ready. So he was fine on the way there, and then when I got him out of the car, he was not happy. He was screaming his head off. So we're going through not customs, but you know where they check everything.
Yeah,
and I had to take him out of the stroller because they had to check the stroller.
Of course they did.
So now he's even more pissed. Like he sees all these people he doesn't know, and then I get him back in the stroller, and he's just fucking having it. When I mean screaming, like it's one of those kids that you're like, can you shut the fuck up? I mean, he was screaming so loud. It was so early in the morning. It was so quiet in there. So now I'm standing at the gate.
So basically, you had like a trumpet symphony because people could hear you coming from a mile away.
Oh yeah, no, you can hear me. I even tried to walk away, but it just echoed. I was like, why am I even trying to walk away? You can fucking hear it through the whole airport.
Good point.
So, Taylor's girlfriend has, I guess, a metal rod in her leg or some shit. So she says she's handicapped, so she can get on the plane first. So she's sitting in a wheelchair, and I have Travis screaming in his stroller. I have my luggage in his luggage, and I have his car seat. I only have 2 hands. So this bitch tells my daughter, come with me. So Taylor goes on the airplane with her. As I'm standing there with one hand on the stroller with Travis screaming, the other hand on the luggage, and the car seat just sitting there. So of course they're like, all right, well, anybody that has any, children, please get on now. And of course everybody looks at me, and I go, I'm fucking not going anywhere. How am I gonna move? First, everybody's crowding the gate.
Of course, which I never understood, by the way. Like,
yeah, bitch, you're in rows,
right,
so
you're gonna get called. Sit your behind down. Why does it matter?
So I told them, I was like, listen, I ain't going nowhere. Because at that point, I was praying. I was like, God, please don't. I was about to call my mom straight up. I was going to tell her, just listen, just pick me up, just turn the fuck back around. Oh yeah,
Wow, already.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
You didn't tell me that you felt like just canceling a trip.
No, I did.
Already.
I was standing there. I was like, you know what? My mom's probably maybe 5-10 minutes away. By the time I turn around,
flag. I mean, that should have been like, you know what? I am done.
Well, as soon as I did that, they said all the kids, and I was like, I'm not going anywhere. And at that point, I was just going to turn around. But this one lady's like, I'll help you. So there's the rope here, and there was no way I was going to be able to get around because all them people are staring at me. And I'm like, right. So lady told the lady grabbed the car seat, and another lady said, I'm moving the rope. Like, looked at the lady, like, don't even fucking look at me sideways. So they move the rope for me. I go up to the little podium, whatever, and she goes, so, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I go, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, don't ask me any fucking... Do I look like I know what the fuck I'm doing? No. I didn't look like a professional.
No.
So
I saw what you looked like that day. It was
anyway, the other lady helped me, blah, blah, blah. When I go to the van, oh my God, when I go to the plane, Taylor's standing there. She's like, they won't let me back off because she knew I needed help.
Right, but you should have been like, well, bitch, why did you leave me to begin with?
Because I think that she thought that she'd be able to go in there with her and then just come back off.
Who would think that?
I don't, listen,
why would you think that? You know for a fact that if you go past security, if you can't come back out again, and if you do, you gotta go through security all over again. Why did I think they let you walk on a plane and walk off and come back on again?
I did not fucking ask, okay?
Just common sense.
So anyway,
ask, hey, I'm gonna take my girlfriend. Can I come back and help my mom? Wait, no? All right, bye. Ask a question. Sorry, carry on.
Oh, you finished? Okay.
I'm trying to. The audience doesn't want to hear your voice consistently, so I gotta just throw it in there once in a while. That's why you're not doing it right. I've heard the stories. Ow.
So then we get on the plane, and he's good. I fucking got like 30 lollipops ready for him. He's ready to rock and roll. I put him in the car seat on the chair next to us. He's by the window. So anyway, of course, someone's sitting in front of us, and he starts kicking the seat. He's not like being mean about kicking it, but he's just I think he liked that he could put his feet up there, and he was just flopping. Yeah. So the lady turns around and says something to me. I'm like, I don't fucking hear you. Like, you could be telling me to suck your dick. I'm like, I can't hear you. But she turns around and I can see her. I'm like, okay. You know my face. I was probably like, whatever. So, and I was trying to get him to stop, but there's like, what am I'm going to pick and choose my battles. Fuck you. Go somewhere else, at this point.
Snap. So Holly was one of those passengers.
No, but he's 2 years. It's not like he was 7.
I understand, but that's annoying.
So you're okay. He's 2 years old, Jason. What the fuck? Am I supposed to tie his fucking legs together?
Yes!
Whatever.
Hold on now.
No, bullshit. So you're telling me that if we were in the airplane and Travis was there, and I don't give a fuck, and then this lady turns around and says something, you're going to be like, Travis? No, you'd probably be like, fuck you, lady. He's 2 years old.
No, I wouldn't. I would respect the fact that he's in
And what would you do? I
would fix his feet. I can't picture how he was sitting.
His feet, there was no fixing feet. They were there.
So shift him.
He was in a car seat, sunshine.
He was in a car seat. Where?
On the plane.
How the hell did you strap the car seat into the plane?
Yes.
How is it that he was able to reach the thing?
The thing about the car seat's he's.
Oh yeah, you have a monster of a car seat.
Yeah, right. It's not like a whatchamacallit.
You're right.
So anyway, his feet were there.
I'm just saying. I would have figured it out. I'd have zip tied his
After
feet.
Screaming his head off, you think I'm gonna fuck with him? Like at this point, I'm like, fuck. Like, dude,
You're probably right.
I know, Jason. And trust me, I know you. You'd be like, I'm sorry. Like, he's fucking quiet. He's not screaming. You're lucky he wasn't screaming his head off.
I might ask, hey, listen, either you deal with a little bit of patter or you want him screaming in your head. You're right. I probably would have just said that. Listen, it's one or the other. It's the best I can do.
Yeah, he's 2. It's not like he's 7. He's being fucking obnoxious. Anyway, whatever. Let's cut that off. So she gets up, and I guess she tells her husband she leaves. Bro, as soon as she fucking leaves, he falls asleep. I'm like, okay. So then he sleeps pretty much the whole flight. I think he wakes up right before we land or something. And she comes back. As soon as she sits down, he wakes up and he starts tapping the seat again. I was like, yes, score. But she said when she stood up, she was like, sorry. I'm like, don't apologize to him. I don't give a fuck. Bye. Leave. The husband didn't go anywhere. The husband's like,
no, I'm good.
Right. Yeah. He fell asleep. Whatever. So then we get out, we get a rent-a-car, blah, blah, blah. We go eat. We walk around a little bit. Fast forward.
So things are looking up.
Yeah. Everything was good. It was just that morning was awful. So I'm like, all right, everything's good. I know because he was tired and he was hungry. That's why he doesn't, you don't wake him up. Mm-hmm. Do not wake that kid up because he's a nasty motherfucker. He doesn't like being woken up. I'm sorry, he doesn't. So we go to eat, and then it's like almost dinner time. So we all go meet the Negrons at the Italian restaurant.
That sounds like a great spin-off movie. Meet the Negrons.
So that's where I see Mike, my ex-husband, my son Michael, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, and my stepdaughters.
And they all flew up from Orlando.
Yeah, they flew up from Orlando.
Or Kissimmee, or where is it?
Kissimmee. Orlando, whatever.
Well, that's the same thing, yeah.
So they get there, and it's at some kind of restaurant. I forgot what restaurant it is. Anyway. So we go. Is it George's? No, that was the breakfast. Anyway, we're eating. So I'm sitting next to Michael. So I'm like, Michael, how do you like your new job? Do you like it? What do you do? I don't want to talk about my work. Okay, motherfucker. I'm like, this is. I was, after that, I was like, fucking done.
This is your son, Michael.
See, look. Now I'm getting all these fucking. See this? Don't fucking... Can you see it? Unavailable? Don't fucking call me.
Interesting.
It's interesting that since I blocked the piece of shit, I start getting private numbers and unavailable numbers. Oh. And there's no messages.
Interesting. So this is Michael, your son.
My son, yeah. The son that I pay his cell phone bill every fucking month.
Even the son that you drove up to Orlando.
Oh, yeah. The one that I drop everything. Whenever he calls, I drop everything like a fucking asshole. Okay? Well, yeah, I'll do anything.
Hey, listen, I got a free ride out of it, so...
What else did you get out of it?
Some poo-tang. Let me stop. It didn't smell then. Oh my God. It didn't though. I don't think so.
No, you. That's the thing. You told me it did.
I did.
You did. That's why I asked. Oh, we'll talk about this later. Right. So anyway,
next time. So
we went to dinner, and then that's when he was like, "I don't want to talk about my work." Da-da-da. I was like, I grabbed my phone. I was like, "All right, motherfucker." I was like, done. I was like, you will not be fucking hearing me for the rest of this motherfucking trip. And
you didn't tell me that part.
Yeah, well, that was
okay.
I needed some of this stuff. So then, whatever, we eat dinner, blah blah blah, and then we get dropped off at Nilda's father's house, which is my kid's grandfather, right?
Okay.
This is in the Bronx. There's an old building. He owns the whole building. You used to live in New York, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we get there, and I'm talking to my ex-husband, and I'm like, so is the AC on? He's like, I don't know if there's AC in there. I'm like, motherfucker, you better go find out if there's AC.
I don't think you realize that New York City is not about that central air life. It's not about that life.
They didn't have central air, but I made sure. I was like,
those windows.
It wasn't even that cool though. I was already sweating, so I was like, all right, download Uber now. Let's find a hotel, because I was like, oh my God. So we had to take everything out of the rent-a-car out because her bitch-ass girlfriend took the rent-a-car to go see her family.
Okay.
So now I'm stuck there. We don't have a car.
Who paid for the rent-a-car?
I don't know.
Okay. Just curious.
I'm sure Taylor did.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure she did. So, then we go, whatever, they find the AC, they turn it on, and it's like the second floor, and we're all staying in like one room. Yeah, all of us. All 9 of us in one room.
Like one apartment or one room?
Well, he owns the whole building.
Right.
Not the whole building, but that one thing that you go stay, like the first level, second level, third level, and the basement, I guess.
Right.
He owns the whole thing.
Okay.
So the first level, I think his girlfriend stays on. The second level, he has. So on the second level, you go this way, and there's a living room, a bedroom, and the kitchen, the bathroom. And then if you go left real quickly, there's a bedroom, and a bedroom.
Oh, okay.
So we all stayed in the bedroom.
Okay, so you all had
so the first room had the window shaker, the AC.
Window shaker.
That's what they're called, I think. So anyway, we all stayed in there, and I'm trying to entertain Travis. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm like, so I'm walking.
No, so who and you are in that one bedroom?
I'm sleeping on the bed with Taylor. I mean, with Travis, and Nilda's like, you should sleep on the floor. And I'm like, I'm thinking, bitch, if I sleep on the floor, I'm going to be in the hospital. I have a bad back. You think I'm sleeping on the floor? When you got a 20-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 25-year-old? No, my fat ass and old ass is not sleeping on the floor. So anyway, Travis and I, and then Taylor, Zariah, and Leilani slept in that room. And then the other tiny room, Mike slept in that room. And then the one where the AC is, then Pete slept in that room.
Okay.
So, anyway, we're walking back and forth to the store. I'm trying to entertain Travis because there's
nothing to do.
No. So, after I saw a drug deal go down at the store,
what's up.
I said it's time for me to just park my ass in that hot ass room, which I did.
Yeah, pop on some Netflix, do something.
So, I did. But still, Travis isn't going to sit there.
Netflix and sweat.
Oh, God. So then the next day I rise, they're all getting ready, they're packing all their stuff, and here I come with my big ass stroller and my big ass car seat. And they look at me and they're like, I'm like, yeah, you forgot. They had to go and buy fucking tie straps to put, there was no room. There was 9 of us in that fucking van. It was like just a bigger SUV kind of sort of.
Right.
So there was no, and they had all their luggage. So
their luggage, why?
They were there in New York for fucking vacation.
Right, but all your luggage... Aren't you going to the wedding now?
No, we haven't even gotten to the hotel yet. We just stayed at his grandfather.
Oh, for the day.
Right, so our luggage was still in that thing.
Oh, okay.
In the van, truck, whatever you want to call it. So they had to go buy a $20 strap, which usually costs $5.
Right.
They had to strap the car seat on the top.
Oh, my God.
And they had to shove the stroller... they put the stroller and the car seat on the top. So now we're driving through the Bronx to Long Island with no car seat and Travis in the back.
Awesome.
So, of course, the first time he slams on his brakes, Travis's face goes and plows right in front of the back in the hose seat. And he hit it so hard, Zariah flew up. And, of course, Travis loved it so much he wanted to do it again.
He wanted more.
He wanted more, even though it smushed his face. So we finally get to the freaking hotel, and we unload. Everything is great. Did we have dinner that night? I can't even remember what happened. Everything was great. Eat, but... Oh, no, that's the night that we got to the hotel. We dropped everything off. Then we went to go eat dinner. And, of course, Travis falls asleep in the car.
Right.
So I'm in the back of the van, truck, whatever the fuck, third row. Right. Even for me, just to get out was hard.
Right.
It was very awkward. So I'm holding this fucking 40-pound kid in the back seat. And I tell Michael, my son, 21 years old, can you please come and get Travis so I can get out? He rolls his eyes.
He rolls his eyes?
He goes, like I asked him to wipe my ass cheeks or something. So I go, you know what? I was so pissed. I'm like, you know what? I got it. So, of course, as I'm getting out, I have to stand him up. He's screaming his head off. I wake him up. I try to settle him down. He kind of settles down, finally. I go inside the restaurant. He starts screaming out again. So, what do? I go back in the van and rock him to sleep, and I just put him to sleep there. So, I stayed in the van, not the whole night, but while they ate dinner. Everyone ate dinner. Do you think Taylor came outside and asked if I want anything? Do you think Michael came outside?
Yeah, they did. They're your kids.
No. You know who came outside? Mike came outside.
Which is?
My ex-husband. He came outside and brought me this pasta. The pasta was really good because I got like one bite of it before Travis started screaming again. Damn. So he brought a whole thing of pasta out there. He's like, if you want anything, just text. Here's the menu, this and that. He was like, I feel really bad for you. I'm so sorry. Blah, 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 whatever. Fuck
fine,
you.
But fine. What point did he go to? Because Mike and Taylor are his kids.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. To go to them and be like, why are you guys not tending to your mom? Why are you guys on assistant?
Probably because they would tell him to go fucking stick a dick in his mouth.
Probably. Okay.
He doesn't have any room to say any of that.
True.
You know what I mean?
That, but at least, even though they curse him out, it would give that conscious shock. Like
I don't think it would. I don't think it would.
Really?
No. Mm-mm. Apparently not.
These are your kids, right?
I think so. I think
you
so.
didn't adopt them, right?
No. I don't have
money.
Making
sure because
no.
Usually adopt kids.
Unless they switched them out at.
I was just wondering. Okay, carry on. So you didn't get to eat?
No, and I was with them all day, so they know what I had for breakfast. They know what I had for lunch. They know what Travis ate. So it wasn't like they were like assuming I ate. Motherfuckers know I didn't have anything to eat.
Just that. All you can do is rotate. Okay, mom, come in, eat something. I'll sit in the van. Rotate back and forth. That's as simple as that. You don't have to bring you anything. If you don't want to do that. Just rotate.
Michael walked outside to get something. I was still sitting in this like little, like, you know when you go to IHOP, there's like the little sitting section and then you walk in. Yeah. I was sitting there with Travis, but there was doors there too. Motherfucker walks right by me like he don't even know who the fuck I am. Yeah, like nothing. I'm like,
what the hell happened? What happened between Orlando and now? And that restaurant?
I don't know.
He seemed fine with you on the drive.
Well, because I was doing him a favor.
Oh.
So then we got to speed it up because I'm sure I'm like halfway in.
Yeah, I know you're halfway. Get it in.
So anyway, we go back to the hotel. And I guess they were going in. Everybody had a room on that floor. Everyone.
Right.
So it wasn't like people were on floor 2, 3. We were all on 4. Where the fuck we were at.
Right.
So they were coming in and out all night, and Travis started waking up, whatever. And I told Taylor, I was like, listen, Grandma said she got me some chicken Alfredo. You know what I mean? And she goes, Holly, I got you some chicken Alfredo here, whatever. So I say that to Leilani and Taylor's like, no, that's for Leilani. That's her food. Do you know that they fucking took that food out? So I couldn't even eat it.
Wow.
Yeah, they left the hamburger and stuff, and I ate like 2 bites because I was so hungry.
Right.
I ate like 2 bites of it. And then I kind of like ranged it so they probably couldn't tell, but I was like, yeah. Whatever, speed up. So now we sleep that night. We wake up the next day. What do we do?
Is this
This is the day of the wedding. So wake up, now it's wedding day.
Wedding day.
So, the girls are in and out of the room, in and out, and they're fucking, the music's blaring, and Travis is running around, he's trash in the room, and they're all mad at Travis. Don't do this. I was like, I gotta go. So I went down to Angelique's room. I stayed there for like an hour, just so he could run around and do whatever he wanted to do.
Right.
Come back, trying to get ready for the wedding, and I think, I was like, Taylor, are you gonna be able to do my hair? The flat iron's there. I'm like,
oh.
Mm-hmm. Even though she said she's going to do my hair.
She said,
Even though she said she's going to do my hair and my makeup, I had to ask. Because at the end of the day, let's say if I asked her next month, why didn't you do it? Well, you didn't ask me.
Yeah, no, of course.
Right.
Of course. You're just being
thorough. So then I go, Taylor, you're going to be able to do my makeup, even though she's doing her sister's makeup and her cousin's hair and her other sister's hair and makeup.
Right.
So I go, is there any way you can do my makeup? The makeup's right there. All the makeup's there. I was like, this bitch knows I don't do makeup. Right. So I go over there and I'm like looking. I did the flat iron for like 2 seconds. I'm like, fuck it. My hair's going to be pulled up anyway. It's outside. Right. So I grab the make. She goes, oh, here's the foundation. I'm like, I don't put on makeup. Right. She knows I don't.
No, right.
So what do you mean it's smart? Here's foundation. What do you stick this in your ass? So I'm like, whatever. So then I asked Angelique, I was like, please, which is Mitchell's wife. I said, Angelique, please, can I ride with you? She's like, of course, come with me. She has a son that's 6 months younger than Travis. Right. So she said he's just as...
Yeah,
he runs around, right. He bangs his head on the wall. He's crazy. He's a boy.
Yeah, exactly.
So I drive with her. We go there, and we have a good time. Of course, he starts acting up because he's tired. He's starting to scream, whatever. Bring him back in the car. He falls asleep. So I see Taylor. She's walking out of the wedding, and there was a car. They rented a Cadillac. And when you get too close to cars, the seat vibrates, and I was getting all excited. So I wanted her to come over. I was like, Taylor, come here. Like, across the parking lot. Like, I had to yell at her, you know? She's like, what? I was like, nothing. I was like, nothing. She ignored... Nobody talked to me at the wedding. No, like, it was... Like, I was like... I felt like...
What did you do?
I felt like I was one of those mothers that abandoned their children.
Right.
Just did drugs the whole entire time.
I mean, not the whole entire time.
Well, yeah. So... So now, I was so tired, I was like, I am not going to the reception. I'm not going to the reception.
Right.
So I go back to the hotel, and we got McDonald's before then. Yeah.
Right.
Whatever the fuck it is. So we go back there, and Taylor, I guess, heads over to the reception. So she sends me a picture that says, Holly Negron and son. I was like, fuck, I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to show my face. Right. So there was a shuttle. So I went over there with Angelique. I said, Angel, I'll ride with you. So we go over there, and I asked the shuttle dude, when are you coming back? He tells me 9 o'clock at night. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh my God.
I said, motherfucker, I need your number. I said, I can't stay here with him till 9 o'clock at night. So he gave me his number. So I walk in there, and it's somebody's house. It's like an estate. So it has a big backyard. They have the DJ going. They have a bartender. Then they have these big old, not old, but barbecue. You know, the smokers, like really huge, right?
Right.
And then they have all this other food, whatever. So as soon as I go in, and it's fenced off, but I already see that I can't sit down and let Travis run around.
Right,
like, I already see him grabbing the barbecue.
Right.
So I'm writing my name down, and I look down thinking that Travis is playing with the flour. Right. Travis has a manhandle on a fucking bumblebee. He is squeezing the snot out of this fucking thing. I said, oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus. So I'm like, this is not going to be good. So I put down my stuff, and I just start walking. I'm following Travis around. Of course, he keeps wanting to run up to the house, up the stairs. I bring him back down, running back up. He goes over to the bartender, starts fucking with. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I was there literally like 5 minutes. I'm like, I can't do this. Everybody's having drinks, talking around, and I'm like this. Bzz, bzz.
No, of course. It's hard to have fun, right?
Right. So I'm like, all right, I showed my face. I got to go. So I call the guy. I'm like, listen, I need you to pick me back up. He goes, I just sat down to 8. It's going to be an hour. I said, fuck my life. Literally 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. There's no way I'm going to last an hour. So they call for the food, but we had just eaten at McDonald's. So I know Travis wasn't going to eat.
Right.
So I see Taylor in line. And there's a long line, but I wasn't getting anything to eat. So I see Taylor in line. I was like, all right, maybe I can blow off 5 minutes talking to her. Maybe she'll pick up Travis and entertain him. So I go over there, and she looks at me. And she goes, you can't cut me. You can't cut in line. I said, wow. I turned around, got my shit, and walked the fuck out. I wasn't cutting her. Like, I didn't... First of all, there's like 20 people behind her. Right. That's rude. If I wanted somebody like Taylor, just give me some french fries until, you know, something.
Of course.
I wasn't going to cut, like, I'm fat, but fuck, I can wait to eat. Jason, But, what did you do? I don't know. I have no fucking clue. I have no clue. I didn't tell her girlfriend to go suck a fucking dick. I didn't tell anybody to go jump off a fucking bridge. I didn't do anything. So now I take Travis, and I feel bad, because I think it's because of Travis. I think that they just didn't. They were annoyed by him.
Okay, all right, fine.
That's the only thing I think.
It's not fine. I mean, it's what did you expect? What did you expect?
I know, that's not like they didn't know that he was coming. Like,
exactly. Or that's not your sibling.
Yeah, well, maybe they think it's not. I don't know. So,
good point.
I start walking up, and where it is, the hills are like this. Just on that street, it's like... So I go walking up and down, and everybody's like, what are you doing? And I even told George, which is Mike's uncle. Right. Or something like that. Right. Is it his uncle? Right. Or whatever. So he sees me and he goes, what are you doing? I said, I'm walking back and forth till someone feels bad for me and takes me home. Because a lot of them didn't drive because we had the shuttle. Right. Because it was at a house. Right. So he goes, what about his brother and sister? I said, what about him? He goes, make those motherfuckers watch him. I said, Mike fucked that up for me. He has 6 kids. Well, 4. 6, including Taylor Michael. I said, they did all that for him already. They took care of the other kids. They don't want to deal with it.
Right.
He's like, shit. He's like, where's that? I go, that fat piece of shit? I said, he's in jail. Don't say that in front of him. I said, his dad's a big fat piece of shit, and he's in jail. And he will know that. So then I keep walking, and then I walk by Mike and some of the other not the other brothers, just some other people. And Preston, one of his Mike's brothers, so my brother-in-law, he's like, what are you doing?
Sort of.
And I go, I'm walking up and down so someone will feel bad for me and take me back to the hotel. Where are you staying? So I told him. He fucking took me there. He's like, I'll take you. Oh my God. I was like, I love you. So I go back. I order pizza for dinner. And I finally put him to bed. And the wedding's over. And now people are in, out. And it's not like I said, it's not like it's the only room in there.
Right.
There's multiple rooms. Like, especially, like, if you walk outside my door, Michael, and Leilani and Zai were in that room.
Right.
Next door was Nilda. Next door was Titi Lizzie. Next door was Ange. It was just, everybody was everywhere.
Right.
So, then the bitch gets there, Taylor's girlfriend. Still haven't been thinking that she's a bitch, but this is when it starts fucking rolling around.
Okay.
So, she comes in, knowing I have Travis. Mm-hmm. The lights are off. Okay. She wings open the door. Oof. Lets it slam shut. I'm like, what the fuck? So then Taylor comes in the room. They start turning on lights. I'm like, what? It's like 10, 11 o'clock at night, man. I'm sure you complain about Travis, but you want to wake him up. So Taylor had to order more pizza because I got chicken on mine and she's a fucking vegetarian, even though she was eating eggs. So she only ate, on her defense, she only ate eggs because she was on vacation, but normally she does it. But I was like, dude, she's like, it's chicken, whatever. Because I got chicken Parmesan pizza. It was fucking
that sounds
good.
delicious as
It was so good.
Oh my God.
So she had ordered pizza, and the girl comes in and looks in the bag, I guess, where the pizza was. She's like, this is shit. This is fucking disgusting. And I'm like, but loud. In and out all night. I'm like, when is this going to stop? So, like, 2 o'clock in the morning, I guess they had gotten in the shower, but they were opening and closing the door, and there's a mirror there. So that fucking light was shining right in my eyes. So, of course, Travis finally fucking wakes up. So he starts screaming. I finally put him back to sleep. They get into bed, and I hear somebody whispering. I don't know if it's Taylor or her. I'm sure it was that fucking cunt. And she takes off with all the sheets, the comforter, everything, and then Taylor marches out of the room with the pillows. So I'm like, okay. So I thought maybe it was too cold because I don't think her girlfriend likes it cold.
Okay.
Like, whatever. I go back to sleep. In the morning, I hear people out in the hallway. I know it was them because got all the rooms there. So I walk out there, and Gabe, which is my brother-in-law, just got married. Him and his wife were getting ready to leave on their honeymoon. So I was saying goodbye. So Taylor comes out. Mike comes out. I go, Mike, was Taylor in your room? He's like, yeah. I said, is it cold in there? Which I know he likes it cold. I was married to the motherfucker. He's like, I got that shit on 60. Mine was on 65. So then I knew it wasn't because it was cold. So Taylor walks out. She says goodbye, and then she goes to walk back in. I'm like, Taylor, what's up? Why'd you leave the room? I just can't fucking deal with you and Travis. So.
What did he do?
I don't know. At that point, I broke down. I had I shut the door, and I started crying hysterically and packed all my shit. And then begged somebody to take me to a different hotel. And that was my fun time in New York.
And then that was around that time when you called me and you gave me a little rendition.
Not even.
Oh, not even?
Not even, man. I think I called you the next day. Either I called you the next day, or I don't know if I called you that same day, because I was bad. I don't think it was too much for me. So I had to spend $400 on a hotel room, which I didn't have. God. And then on top of it, I was on Long Island. So it's not like I could walk outside and then go, because I wanted to go to the Bronx Zoo. I wanted to see Times Square. I was supposed to do all that. I was supposed to stay at an Airbnb.
You were in the suburbs.
Yeah, I was supposed to stay with an Airbnb in the Bronx with Taylor and that cunt, and then go with them because they had to rent a car. But that was all. You think I was gonna fucking spend any more time with them?
No, I get you. And then of course, nobody called you. You said
nobody. I text Taylor. I want my flight reservation because I was gonna try to go home that day, but they want like $400. If I would have known the hotel was really gonna be $400, I would have just had my flight and just gone home.
Right.
So, but I didn't know until I checked out. I thought it was gonna be $300, and she's like $400. I said, fucking $400 taxes. I'm like, well, motherfucker, when I ask you how much the room is, I don't mean it pre-taxes. I want to know the fucking price. Because it's not like it's $2 or $3. It's like $20, $30 for taxes. Yeah,
exactly.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So then I stayed there. It was a very nice hotel room. I really liked it. We had a good time. Yeah. We hung out. Travis I could tell he was much better.
Right.
And I was.
Maybe just the atmosphere was just making him miserable. Maybe he felt the bad vibes from his half siblings. I
don't even know what you want to call them. I don't know. So I left, and then so the day that I had to go back to the airport, of course Taylor books a flight at 7:00 at night because she wants to stay the whole day. I have to make sure I have enough money to feed us, to pay for the hotel, and for an Uber, and to feed us for the last day at the airport.
Right.
So I stayed in the hotel till 1:00. Then I got an Uber. That was like $30, $35, I think. We got to the airport, and of course he falls asleep right as we're there. He falls asleep. It's pouring down rain. They actually had flood warnings. It was so bad.
Wow.
So of course I take him out. It starts raining on him as he's sleeping. So now he's screaming his head off. I looked at the guy. I'm like, where's there a cart? He's like, they're like $6. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, there's one over there. So I'm running around the rain, get the cart, have him. The Uber lady was really sweet. Maybe I should give her like a 5-star or something. I don't know. Whatever.
Hey, maybe.
I haven't even done that yet.
Maybe.
So I get into the airport. I think this screaming was worse than the first one.
Jesus.
So, the lady's like, I don't know, whatever she did, I don't know what she did. So I'm going now, and I guess I'm going into the airport. I don't fucking know. So the guy goes, you can't bring the cart in here. I said, what? Because remember, I have the stroller, I have the luggage, and I have the car seat.
Right.
Which means I have 2 hands, but I need 3 hands.
Right.
So he's screaming, and I'm like, how the fuck how am I supposed to do this without a cart? Like, literally, how am I supposed to do this? So I back up, I go all the way in the front again, and I lean against the wall. He's screaming, I broke down and started crying. All I could do was cry. I got my shit together after I was crying. He was still screaming.
That is some stress.
And I told the lady, I was like, what do I do? She's like, we'll check the car seat. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know what that means. I don't fly. And she said it'll be at the gate. As soon as you get off the airplane, it'll be there. I said, because I'm not paying. I don't have any money. I can't pay.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm sure I did, but
a gate check. It's a gate check. Yeah.
I guess because it's a car seat, so it's free. It's something like I think a car seat and a stroller. They do that for free.
Yeah.
So she checks it. I go in there, and now I'm in where everybody's waiting at the gates.
Right.
So of course he's screaming his head off. Right. People are coming up to me asking me if he's sick. Does he need food? They'll buy me whatever it can. You know, it wasn't people that were upset. They just felt bad. I was like, no, he just woke up and he will scream it out. So finally,
he will scream it out.
Finally, he stopped screaming, and this is at like 2:00. My flight doesn't leave until 7:45.
Jeez.
Okay, so now I have to entertain this kid. It's not like Fort Lauderdale where you can literally have the whole. This is just like one little area. That's it. It's just one little.
Right.
It's got five. It's tiny.
Was it JFK?
No, it was
LaGuardia.
Yeah.
I don't like LaGuardia.
It's weird.
I don't like LaGuardia.
So now I'm trying to entertain him, and he's running up and down, and I'm running past security. After like the 3rd time, they already knew who it was.
Yeah.
They're ready to fucking jump on me. So now I got him eating kind of like junk food because he didn't want food, and we're watching TV. So at 7:00, I'm like, oh my God, yes, 45 minutes, for 45 minutes. Oh, flight's at 7:12. Oh, your flight's been fucking delayed till 8:30. I was like, me? Fuck! I screaming. I was like, motherfuckers! Only me.
She just wants to go home.
That's it. Why fucking me? So before that, Taylor and her bitch walk by like they don't even see me.
Damn.
Yeah, like nothing. Don't even see me. So
and
finally,
they didn't even ask how you got to how you're gonna get to the airport, right?
No, nobody called me. Nobody. No, the only people that gave a shit was Angelique and Mia. There's the only 2. My cousins, the only ones that were.
Again, I subscribe to the concept that if we came together, we should return together. No matter what happened, if we came together, we should return together. Even if I was pissed at you for whatever reason, I'd say, check it out. How are you getting to the airport? Do you need to be picked up? Let me know. But that's just me. I was a different world. All right, we gotta wrap it up though because we have other things to talk about.
I told you. Well, it's a long story. So then I get on the airplane, and this time they took the car seat, so he just sat there. He fell asleep. I got off. I think we left at like 9:11 or something. 9:30, 9:11. Yeah. That's what time we left. And I didn't get home till, what, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, pretty much. I was actually on call to pick her up, but when she said it was delayed, she was like, it's okay. I said, you sure? But in my head, I was like, thank God. I didn't want to get up at 12:30 at night. And
they didn't help me. And I know they saw me.
Right.
They didn't help me. I had to wait, I had to be the last person off the airplane because Travis was up, but I needed help with the luggage. Right. You know what I mean? Above. So, and then, of course, my car seat wasn't there. My car seat was on the thing that...
the conveyor belt.
Yeah.
That's not the way it's supposed to happen.
I know. They didn't. So my mom calls me. I said, Mom, act like you don't know anything. Don't tell. Just play stupid. So they come out. They're like, okay, bye. And my mom's like, where's your mom? Oh, she's not here? The bitch. Taylor didn't say anything. The cunt said this. She's not here. Even though the bitch just saw me at the fucking airport in New York.
Right.
I know she saw me because I looked dead at her.
Right.
So now you're going to lie to my mom.
Wow.
Oh, she's not here? My mom goes, you know she's not here. And the girl goes, well, she didn't want any help. So which one is it? Was it that I already came home? That you thought I was already home? Or I didn't want help? So my mom got nasty. She's like, she needed help. You guys just went and help her. Taylor didn't say nothing. My mom got the car seat for me.
Right.
We drove home. It was the most uncomfortable shit ever.
Wow.
And haven't spoken to her since.
Awesome.
But she did text me happy birthday.
Yes.
So that was a shitty ass time from New York. I did absolutely nothing. I did nothing. Went nowhere, and I'll never go there again.
Yeah. It was a lot of money for nothing.
New York and I will never get. That just it's not gonna happen.
No. Again, if you should have let me know, I should have just went with you next time.
But then you wouldn't have been able to go to Jamaica. I'm telling you.
Very good point. Did I tell you guys I went to Jamaica? Next time. I'll mention that next time. So the next on the list that we have is Life is Not a Journey. And I wanted to bring this up because I knew that the trip from hell was going to be really, really raw. So this is in honor of Holls' birthday. We're only going to play 3 minutes of it or less. So listen closely. This is by Alan Watts.
Dancing. You don't aim at a particular spot in the room. That's where you should arrive. The whole point of the dancing is the dance. Now, but we don't see that as something brought by our education into our everyday conduct. We've got a system of schooling which gives a completely different impression. It's all graded. And what we do is we put the child into the corridor of this grade system with a kind of, come on, kitty, kitty, kitty. And you go to kindergarten, and that's a great thing because when you finish that, you'll get into first grade. And then, come on, first grade leads to second grade, and so on, and then you get out of grade school, you go to high school, and it's revving up, the thing is coming. Then you're going to go to college, and by Jove, then you get into graduate school, and when you're through with graduate school, you go out to join the world. And then you get into some racket where you're selling insurance, and they've got that quota to make, and you're going to make that, and all the time, this thing is coming. It's coming, that great thing, the success you're working for. Then when you wake up one day about 40 years old, you say, my God, I've arrived. I'm there. And you don't feel very different from what you always felt. By expectation. Look at the people who live to retire and put those savings away. And then when they're 65, they don't have any energy left. They're more or less impotent. And they go and rot in an old people's senior citizens community. Because we've simply cheated ourselves the whole way down the line. We thought of life by analogy with a journey, with a pilgrimage, which had a serious purpose at the end, and the thing was to get to that end, success or whatever it is, or maybe heaven after you're dead. But we missed the point the whole way along. It was a musical thing, and you were supposed to sing or to dance while the music was being played.
Okay.
I like it.
And that's it. That's Alan Watts' Life is Not a Journey. Basically saying that life is not about getting to the end. It's about the experience. Kind of like the phrase, it's not the destination, it's the journey. Same concept.
You only live once.
Exactly. And what this is trying to say is that life is like dancing. Nobody dances and says, that's where I'm going to end on the dance floor. You dance and you enjoy the moment. And when it ends, it ends. And that's what they're trying to say. So that's something that I saw. I just wanted to try a little something different, a little uplifting for that. I
liked it.
So
we'll put the link in.
We're gonna put the link in the description box.
And you can tell he's an older guy because the way he talks.
Yeah, it's an older thing. But now we're gonna move on to. We're gonna blast past this stuff.
Sorry. No, was it really boring, my story?
No, I loved it, but that's why I didn't realize how much time was
I'm sorry.
Was going by. Now we're gonna move on to stupid news. Okay. Stupid news. I'm gonna be real quick. I found this article, and it's really stupid. It's hotel forced to apologize. They spelled apologize wrong for sexist ad of couple enjoying breakfast in bed. Long story short, it's an ad, and if you look closely at what they're reading, the gentleman, their art. It's a couple in bed, in robes. They have fresh fruit and whatever in bed, and the gentleman is reading a finance book, and I believe they said that the woman is reading something like Chanel or something, or Chanel coffee or something like. Well, no, what is it? He's reading financial.
Chanel coffee
table book. So they're like, oh, this is gender stereotyping.
My God.
Why is a man reading financial stuff? Why is a woman reading some kind of home?
Are they fucking serious?
Yeah. So people on Twitter went nuts saying look like an ad straight out of Sterling Cooper, Draper Price, Mad Men. It must feel awesome to have run out of real things to complain about. That's them saying this is stupid. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Okay, so what they were reading? It was just an idea. Take this book, take the newspaper. That's it. It just goes back
to you said, people are too fucking sensitive.
It goes back to being too sensitive. Are we serious?
Pretty soon there's going to be like no ads. No. Are you going to have to click on, if like, you know, when you go on to YouPorn? Yeah. Never been on it, but you're going to have to click on, you know, black with black and white.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's insane.
It's ridiculous. And this is what
did they really apologize?
They apologized and they took the ad off. They did. They apologized. Oh, we were insensitive. We didn't. Not insensitive. I would. You know what? I would love it if a company, when this happens to them and it's really silly, somebody just has the balls to say, "Yo,
fucking get over."
Oh, if you saw it like that, then what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna move on to the court date.
This should be quick. I'll make it as quick as possible.
That's what she said. So, okay. if not to add insult to injury, after her horrible trip, let's get to the court date.
So I get home, and now I have... Mike is my ex-husband. I have Taylor and Michael with him. I put him on child support 2009. I think since 2009, I've received $400.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
No, not at all.
No.
He only owes me $23,000. Nothing. Not a big...
God. Yeah. I told her that's a down payment for a house.
So... I didn't know, but they close child support cases. I don't understand why. I didn't know how to keep up with it.
That was the case when it happened to me.
When I went to go put on Don back on child support, not back, but every time I put him on, he ended up in the hospital. Then he ended up in jail, in the hospital, in jail. So I went back and they're like, "You want to open up the case?" I'm like, "Open." So I opened up the case. He's known about it. They put him back on child support, arrears, since April. And I think he's supposed to pay almost like $400 a month.
Right.
I have received, as of today, October 9th, no money. So
fantastic. At least he's consistent.
Yes. So while we were in New York, they must have mailed us the letter saying we have to go to court. Because when I got home, I received it.
So this is the same Mike.
This is the same Mike
that was the only one
that was nice to me.
For giving you food. Okay, just making sure.
He actually took Travis. He took Travis to the corner store. He was very nice to me. But as Taylor said, that he was threatened to be nice to me while we were there.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yes,
I didn't know
because
that.
I heard he was talking shit about me, that I shouldn't go to the fucking wedding, that he divorced me years ago.
I actually agree with him. I don't know what you're doing at that wedding. That has nothing to do with you.
Because I've been with this family since I was 14. That's 30 years.
I understand, but let me tell you right now, I was sort of close with my kid's mom's family, and I made a conscious decision not to be close with them anymore. It was unnecessary.
But the thing is that when the kids were younger and I couldn't get child support, when I didn't have...
They were your support system. But it's the same thing, when my kids were younger too, my support system was her family. Nobody else was down here for me. You know what I'm saying? But I decided I'm not married to her. I'm not with her like that. The only association I have is these boys. I don't need to be that close to them anymore. It's unnecessary. I mean, they can call upon me for assistance, for video production. They do all the time. And, you know, we're friends on Facebook, but I have no reason to be that close with them. Any of them. Even their Nana. There's no point. I feel it's unnecessary. I understand where you're coming from. But
I get it, but I still talk to his sister, his cousins. I mean, I consider when I talk about my money, I'm like, that's my sister, that's my cousin. Like, I kind of grew up with all of them. So anyway,
okay.
So I don't know what just happened. Okay, so anyways, at the wedding, so yeah, he was the only one that was nice to me, this and that. He was buying Travis food and this and that at the corner store, blah blah blah, whatever. So we get back. Now it's court date, and I get a text from him the day before on Thursday. I just went this past Friday, and it says, I'm trying to get to it. Where's his ugly ass? I know I got a picture of him. So it says, please make contact ASAP before Friday. And I said, I'm working. What's up? Text after work. Stay focused on your job. I was like, okay, motherfucker. So I call him, and he's like,
stay gully, shorty.
Yeah. Shit. He's like, we need to resolve this. He said that I don't have to go. I said, I have to go. No, you don't have to go to the court. Mike, I'm going to the court. You don't have to go. I said, listen, I'm going. He goes, well, I'm going. I go, so you're going to go and I'm not going to go? Now, remember, he lives in Kissimmee and he has to come down here to Broward.
Right.
So he goes, well, I'm going. I go, so you're going to go and I'm not? Well, if you don't go, I'm not going to go. I said, I told you I'm going. I'm going. You don't have to go. It was like back and forth. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm going. On the court, it says you better show up or you're going to get your ass thrown in jail. He goes, oh, well, you know, they're going to, I have a problem with the timeline. I go, okay. They're going to ask questions. Okay. You're going to have to show paperwork. Okay. If I fucking end up in jail, we're going to have an issue. I said, okay. And at that point,
it's just the way you said, okay. I'm sorry.
Like, okay, you apparently already have an issue with me. So, now it's court day.
No guys like child support, whether you're a good guy or a bad guy. Trust me, I'm a pretty decent father, and I was put on child support twice in my life, and I became disgustingly angry, you know. So, whether you're a good guy or not, when it happens, it happens. So, he's a crappy guy, Mike. Just crappy. I'm just saying. No guy likes it.
So now it's court day, and I have my mom. And I'm sorry I'm rushing because I literally have like 10 minutes, and I gotta go.
I know.
I'm sorry. So, and I have to pick up Travis. So anyway, so I'm at court with my mom. We show up late. It's not in this room. It's that room. Blah, blah. So when I finally get to the right courtroom, it says phone next to his name. So this motherfucker knew he was calling in the whole time. He just didn't want me showing up.
Right, of course. So
now as I'm sitting there waiting, Mike texts me, Uncle Mario is dying, has very limited time. Now, this is Angelique's, this is Mitchell's wife's father. So this is his father-in-law.
Of course.
This is my mother-in-law's brother.
Right.
This is like my favorite uncle out of all the uncles in the family, right? He didn't know that I already knew about this.
Right.
Okay. So he's kind of using this to tug at my heartstrings to make me feel bad because he knows that I love Uncle Mario.
Right.
And it kind of pissed me off because he's trying to use the situation to make me feel bad. Right. So he said, Uncle Mario is dying, has very limited time, just left New York City a few days ago, and my mom there now. Okay. He was not in New York with him because I was talking to his daughter, and she would have told me, listen, Mike's up there.
Right.
There's no way that Mike would have gone before Nilda.
Right.
Okay. So that pissed me off. He's lying. Just so you know, he was saying, just so you know that all this is going on, this sucks. Plus this, saying basically his uncle's dying and now he's got to go to court.
Right.
Both of you suck.
Right.
He goes, we need to resolve in an adultly manner. Motherfucker, you know you've been owing me this child support forever, but now you want to resolve it? Like, an adultly manner? We're going to court.
But
like,
there is no way to resolve it. Pay it back. Pay it.
Can you imagine if I'd have been like, okay, you know, just pay me. Okay, like...
That doesn't make any sense. Like, how do you resolve it?
I don't know.
This is what's owed. There's only one way to resolve it. Pay it, but you don't pay it. So that's it.
So I go into the court,
right?
And one of the guys in there I was trying not to laugh, but he owed like $27,000, and he's like, she's a liar. They were both in there though. She's a liar. She took my sperm out of the condom. I was like, oh, this motherfucker. He's like, I don't care how she got pregnant. You owe.
That's my point exactly.
Now I'm up there. They call Michael, and he's like, oh yes, blah, just trying to be all professional. I'm like, you fuck. He's probably drinking a beer while he's saying all this. So then. He was like, you know, ask him all the questions. Are you working? No. Why haven't you been working? Oh, I've been disabled. He goes, oh, are you in the care of a doctor? He's like, no. He goes, so you self-diagnosed yourself.
Aha!
And he was saying, so why haven't you paid? He's like, oh, I fell on hard times. He's like, since 2000, the last time I think he paid me was 2014. It was like $100.
Right.
He's like, since 2014? He's like, oh, well, Miss Holly Negron and I were together a couple weeks ago and we didn't talk about it. And the judge goes, okay, but we're going to talk about it today. Like, what was that for? Like, to say, it's not like we had a restraining order and I don't know. I think he was trying to stir the pot, like the judge was going to go, you were with him and you guys didn't discuss this? Like,
yeah.
I didn't know either. I didn't know we had to go to court in the States, so I got back.
Right.
So, so then judge was quizzing him and he's like, do you work? He goes, okay, if somebody asks me if I work, of course I'm going to say yes.
Right.
Not, so he's like, yeah, the last 2 weeks. That's when he said he was injured, which I know, I'm pretty sure he was. I think he hurt his ribs, whatever the case is. So then he's like, okay, well, I need you to make a payment. And Mike's like, okay, I can do that, sir. I can. And then he goes, we need to rectify this solution. Every 5 minutes, we need to rectify this. Bitch, first, you don't know what it means. Second of all, stop saying it. This, you could tell that was the only word that he knew.
Right.
That's something like I would do, like,
right.
Learn a big word and just keep using it.
Yeah, he probably found it in the dictionary real quick.
He's like, we need to rectify this. He goes, that's what we're doing today. So I need you to make a payment. He goes, how much can you pay? He's like, I think I can like give her like $105 on Friday. Okay, Mr. Negron, that's not good enough. I need you to make an $800 payment in 30 days. Oh, that's not gonna happen. He said, why not, Mr. Negron? You make $400 a week. You have no bills. Oh, I pay $200 out of my check every week for the bills. Something like to the bills or something. So me and the judge look at each other because I'm like, what? $200? You just said you don't have any work. And that's what the judge said. Wait a minute, Mr. Negron, you said you have $400 a week. You don't have any bills. You don't pay anything for anything. You don't have a car. You don't have insurance. You pay nothing. Oh, I go to Amscott every week and I take $200 out of my paycheck for child support. It's child support. He goes, I have 2 other kids. Motherfucker, you got 6 other kids, but okay.
Right.
So, well, 4 other kids, but he said he pays for the other 2.
Right.
He goes, okay, that's nice, Mr. Negron. So, in 30 days, I need you to pay $800. Oh, we'll see. Okay, Mr. Negron, because I think he was repeating it so he knew he heard him.
Right.
$800 in 30 days. Oh, we'll see. Click. He hung up on the judge.
Wow. The balls on this guy.
Hung up on the judge. I looked at the judge and I said, I'm sorry, because that was so fucking rude. It was so rude. So I said, I appreciate that you guys are here for us. You know, thank you for, helping us out. Have a good day.
Wow.
And then, fuck, I gotta go, man. And then, let me tell you what, I get a text. Before I can even get to the car, it says, better go to Michael and Taylor. What? So you want me to get this money and just hand it over to the 2 kids that are not speaking to me? The 2 kids that right now I am still paying for health insurance, vision and dental, and I'm paying for Michael's cell phone, but you want me to hand over the money.
No, but it's not about that, though. They're old now. This is reimbursing you for your expense on your own from
But
the
he
past.
doesn't think that. He thinks, okay, well, they're older now, so you don't need it.
Right.
That's what in his mind.
Doesn't make any sense. It's being reimbursed.
And then he wrote, hope I'm not paying for the next person baby because he can't do shit.
Oh, yeah, because he's a stand-up guy.
But when Don was handing Michael money, when he lived with us...
Yeah. He had no problem? Yeah,
no, he had no problem.
Of course not. We're going to wrap this up. We're going to move on to the next thing. Time for... I'm going to run through this.
You're really doing a conspiracy file?
Yeah.
No, but I really have to leave. I can't be there after 6.
Huh? It's only 5:11.
It took me almost an hour last time to get there. Like, I legit have to leave in 4 minutes.
Okay.
No, you really need to do the joke of the day, and I gotta go. No. Jason, I have to leave. They will charge me like $50.
I'll pay for $50.
Jason, I cannot have my son there after 6 o'clock. You don't think they fucking register it?
Okay. All right, we're gonna skip that then. Okay.
We'll make up for it. We'll do that. I'll save that for next time. You just gotta forward me this. Mm-hmm. No, but like literally, I have to leave in 4 minutes.
Okay, 4 minutes. So we're gonna jump to.
I feel bad, but I have to. We probably should have just done.
Right.
That's not good.
File.
I'm just gonna say nope. Moving on. Gonna move on to next thing. Time for.
Are you?
Conspiracy Files.
Just kidding. It's really loud.
Just kidding. House has got to go, so we're gonna move on. It was
Joke's on you.
By the way, Falling from the Sky was supposed to be.
No, don't say anything. We'll do it next time.
All right, fine. All right. Well, we're gonna move on to real quick special presentation. Offspring Assemble. This is the special presentation for Holls' birthday.
What are you doing?
We're here to do this. Bring it over.
Shut up.
Bring it over.
Oh no, you're an asshole.
So what she's saying?
Aww.
So what she got here? Show the camera.
Did you really give me a cane? You're such an asshole.
We got a cake that says that with 60.
Oh my god, I hate you. No wonder you asked me if I was 50.
Yep.
Or did you ask me if I was 60?
Okay, we got a cane real quick. We got a nice little cane. It says happy birthday on here. If you guys want to see what this looks like, you got to watch the video recap on youtube.com. So Vibe Studios.
60. Or is that backwards?
That's backwards. We get it.
I hate you, but I love you.
I know, that's right. Quickly, I need you to see what's in here.
Now I screw Travis.
So, quickly.
Oh god, I don't even want to look. Is this kid appropriate?
Come on. Come on. Let's show. What's the first thing that you got here?
Old man repellent. Old lady driver.
This is the old lady kit.
Spare underwear for those unexpected accidents.
Absolutely.
Just in case you sneeze, laugh, jump, or breathe.
I'm going to show that to the camera.
Aww.
There we go. So we got it. There's more.
Were you guys in on this?
There's more.
There's more? There's more mean stuff?
There's more mean stuff. It's set out of love.
I have a card.
There's a card. I need you to read it real quick.
Wait, I want to see what this is.
Okay.
Hold my card.
Okay. It says Holls. Again, if you want to see what this looks like, show it. Come on, bring it up. There we go. There you go. It's a support bra. So basically, it's got springs to help to lift it up. Yep, there you go. Support bra.
I hate you.
The super power lift bra.
I can't
Again, if you want to see this, I'll see you citizen moments. If you want to see this, you got to watch the youtube.com /Vibe Studios to see this.
What does it say?
Here's the cane.
Old man hearing aid.
Well, here's the
acoustic.
thing. I didn't know whether you identified as a woman or a man, so I got you like a combination cane, you know? I got your little old man thing.
You're lucky you're not standing up. See, he doesn't find it funny. The evil side of you does.
He does. He finds it funny. All right, quickly. You're
supposed to be my favorite.
There you go. We're gonna have Holls read the card. Very heartfelt. Okay. Also says 60 on it. Okay.
I hate you. 60 years ago, on what otherwise was just an ordinary day, the world got you, unfortunately. Regrettably. So he crossed out all the nice stuff?
Yes, I crossed out the nice stuff.
All the nice stuff and wrote what he wanted to write.
Yes.
What a day to examine what you are to this world. I hate you. And in the lives of everyone lucky enough to know you. Happy 60th birthday to one of a kind, wonderful you. I hate you.
What does it say there?
I hate you.
It says
edited by Jason.
Edited by Jason. Not even from Jason Grant.
I love
edited
it.
by Jason. So that's the special presentation.
I hate you, but it's so sweet.
So I want to do that. So we're gonna move on quickly now to
joke of the day. Thank you guys. You couldn't wait, could you? You're just like ecstatic. When can I bring her out the cane? I gotta take pictures of this. Oh my god, what is this? What is this for? Hold on. Hot flash, motherfucker.
That's right.
Old lady approaching. I should bring that to work. Thank you. If my boobs were small enough, I'd put it on.
I want to do that. So we're going to move on quickly now to... There you go.
Press here, power boost. Oh my god, so this is like a whole setup.
Yeah. It is. Quickly now to...
Joke of the day.
Okay, so we stop there.
Badass.
Turn this off.
Do you want this bag back?
Joke of the day, joke of the day. No, take it with you.
Okay.
Joke of the day. I'm glad you like your birthday
Thank
surprise.
you.
All right, so Holls, this is the first time I'm doing a joke of the day.
Okay.
Okay, this is birthday related. What sort of birthday cake do ghosts prefer?
I don't know. What kind?
Ice cream cake. Yeah, zing zing. Lame and stupid. Ice cream. Cake. No.
That was really stupid.
That was really stupid. And now you know how I feel when you
No, mine are funny.
Yours are just as dumb. Thanks for tuning in to Friends with Issues, episode 15, Fuck Holls' birthday. Okay, I've been Vibe.
I've been Vibe?
I am Vibe. I'm Vibe.
Who's calling you?
I don't know. Oh, I don't know
yeah,
who that is.
delete.
And
I'm Holls.
And,
thank you for my stuff.
You're welcome. And remember... Oh, damn it. You ruined my thing. What was it called again?
Don't believe everything you hear.
That's not what I said. Listen to everything, but
Oh.
believe only what you can prove. And Holls, you want to say something?
Toodles noodles.
Got something to say? Email friendswithissues@gmail.com. This is an audio production of Vibe Revelation Studios, the cure for your common day. VibeRevStudios.com.
Good. There you go.
Aw, thank you guys.
You're trying to ruin my surprise for me to get out of here so fast.
I had to. What? I have to. Like, I gotta go.
Okay, so go.
How did I ruin your surprise?
You almost
Watch
did.
your toes. Watch
You
your
almost
toes.
did. Trying to get out of here.
I really like picture. Huh?